Hey, what's up, guys? We are back. It's Flex Friday. We've got some NBA picks for you. Wish this was a bigger slate. It's kind of a little bit of a bummer. It's like 3 games and it's Flex Friday. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going to use my Flex Friday slip to, I'm going to build out an NFL slip, I think, which you can do.
Makes
and,
sense.
they'll let you build something out for Sunday because we have that. Like, you guys know I love playing the demon plays, and NFL is way better for demon plays. I forget his name. Is it like maybe something Martinez? I was talking with a dude in the comments the other day. He comments all the time. I feel bad. I don't remember the whole username, but he was making a good point, which is also why I love the NFL for demon plays, is like you can take like a receiving yards cranked up and a player can get that in like one play or maybe, like 2 plays. You can't do that with NBA. You can't just like hit a PRA line in one play type of thing. So there's just seems to be a lot more value to be had with the demon plays for NFL. So I'll be, if this was a bigger slate, I might consider it. Still definitely going to play some NBA today, but 3 games, and these games are actually kind of tough to call. So yeah, we've got 4 plays for you though, and starting to get back on the right track here. We were close to a sweep. We got the sweep in the night video, and then the day video. Pritchard pushed, and then was it DeRozan, you said, who started hot and then didn't hit?
Yeah, he had like 19 PRA in the second half, and then he just didn't get any more. And he played the whole game. He had like 34
first
minutes.
Half, you mean?
Yeah, in the first
19
half.
in the first half.
Yeah, and then he just didn't get any more. So it was pretty weird. I actually texted Russo like after the first half, and I was like, he's killing it right now. We're looking good. And then he just stopped playing after I said that. So maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, overall solid though. I mean, like LaMelo Ball, for my plays, LaMelo Ball over 13 rebounds and assists. He went for 17. I'd mentioned his PRA. I took his PRA demon in a slip at 44.5. Just had a feeling he was going to pop off. He went for 51. He played great. Peyton Pritchard, this one hurt, man. Took him over 23 PRA. Some platforms we got it at 22.5, and he cashed those. Even on Sleeper, I got his play at 21.5. Came right down to the wire, and then he hit 23, and then the game was over. Bulls played good. And then, let me see. Yeah. I think it was, I don't remember if, I think it was my night picks. Zubats over 25 points, rebounds. He went for 36. Karl Anthony Towns over 40 PRA. We thought that he was going to just go off in Minnesota, first revenge game against his old team. He went nuts. He had 38 PRA in the first half. We took him over 40. He went for 58 total. So solid outing. Really close to the sweep. Hopefully we can get a sweep today. But yeah, did you want to go over your plays?
Yeah, I was just gonna say shout out to Prizepicks for saving us all last night, because I was gonna take Jokic for over his rebounds, assists at 21.5. And then they ripped it from me right as the video started. So we pivoted to that Kevin Durant rebounds, assists at 9.5, and he went for 16. So that was a solid outing from him. Vucevic hit his threes at 1.5. He had 2. It was always just a solid line. But yeah, Jokic only went for like 14 rebounds and assists. So luckily that got taken away from us.
Yeah, had to pivot.
Yeah.
So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and drop us a comment if you have any questions about plays. And let me talk about the partners real quick. Shout out to Betr, Underdog, and Parlay Play, our official partners for platforms. If you use code BACKDOOR on any of those platforms, they're going to hook you up. Parlay Play is going to give you 100% deposit match up to $100 plus a $5 promo slip. Plus, for Parlay Play, we're going to throw in a month in our premium Discord as well. Just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we will get you set up right away. For Betr, if you use the code, you're going to get a $200 deposit match plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And then for Underdog, they're going to give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And all of that information is down below if you guys want to sign up for any of those platforms. So I'm keeping it pretty simple tonight. I'm going with PRA, and I'm going with guys who I believe should have no sweat getting their minutes. So I'm going with Tyrese Maxey over 35.5 PRA. And I'm going with Jimmy Butler over 28.5 PRA. I'll break all that down when I get to my plays, but that's who I'm taking on all platforms. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, on all platforms, I'm taking Lou Dort at 5.5 rebounds and assists, and Donovan Mitchell for over 24. Some platforms like Betr and Underdog have him at 23.5, which is a really good line. The 24 just has a little bit of a higher chance for a push, but I feel really good about him even going over that. So not really sweating that one too much, but yeah, that's the two I'm going with.
All right. Well, let's break it down. So I got Jimmy Butler here. He went absolutely nuts against Detroit in that last game. And I'm not saying that that's the only reason I want to take this play, but now he is rumored to be getting traded. So I think that that is part of this just absolute dominance that we saw I mean, he's that type of guy. Like if he's on the trade block, he's going to want to show teams why they want to come get him. And also just playing for a little bit of pride too. If he's going to be parting ways with Miami, just kind of, it's a perfect time to start flexing. And his last game against Detroit, he went for 35 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 assists. Just absolute dominant game. Now at first glance, you're thinking OKC, this is a tough matchup, and it is. OKC is tough, but they do have a soft spot right at the small forward position. So overall, they're first in points allowed, 29th in rebounds allowed, and third in assists allowed. And then if we jump over here to small forwards, 30th in points allowed to small forwards, 30th in rebounds allowed, 21st in assists allowed. So I think that he can clear this 28.5. He did it on points alone by a lot in that last game. And again, Detroit is not the same as the Thunder. I'm not saying like, oh, he popped off, so I'm just going to take it. It's like, no, there's a narrative here. So I'm gonna run with that on this slate. That's kind of hard to call right now. So I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler. Give me the full PRA because he was active in both rebounding and assisting in that last game. So I think he's just trying to overall flex until this trade situation, gets worked out. Let's take a look at the injury report here. Not a whole lot to talk about for the Heat. Just Nikola Jovic is game time decision. For the Thunder, nothing significant either. Chet still out. Jalen Williams still out. The other Jalen Williams, the less popular Jalen Williams. Let's see a note. So this is a note to consider from Outlier. Jimmy Butler has failed to exceed 29.5. Well, this is a note for the 29.5 PRA in 8 out of his last 9 games versus top 10 defenses for points allowed. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. You don't have to take this play if you don't want, and they're number 1 in points allowed overall. So that's what Outlier is talking about. That's what they're putting on our radar. At the same time, they've got this as an EV plus play, so there's definitely expected value there. If we take a look at Daily Grind, they've got Jimmy Butler's PRA as the top play for him on Prizepicks, and they have it favored to go over. 52.5% odds to hit the over, minus 129. And some platforms have this all the way up at 29.5 already, but anyone that's given it to us at 28.5 seems to have it favored to the over. DraftKings has this all the way up at 30.5. So happy to get the 28.5 on Underdog. I'm sorry, on Prizepicks and any of these platforms that we can get it. So moving on, Tyrese Maxey. I like him to get this done. Coming off this last game against Charlotte, he also went absolutely nuts. 40 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. This one is pretty simple to me. I know that there's like a chance for blowout here, but it's like just the softest matchup. 28th in points allowed to point guards, 27th in rebounds allowed, 16th in assists allowed. My only concern would be if this turns into a blowout, which it has the potential to do, and he doesn't get it done, because there's also a reality where they do get the blowout and he doesn't play that many minutes in the fourth quarter and he cashes this. So I'm leaning more towards him getting this done before there's any type of situation like that. But we have a 213.5 over under. Philly is favored by 12.5 playing in Philly. So yeah, but he did just go for 50 last time they matched up. And that final score was 121 to 108. So it didn't turn out to be like a crazy blowout. And let's see how many minutes he played in that game. Yeah, he played 40 minutes in that game. I know LaMelo is out tonight, and he played in that last game against Philly, but LaMelo didn't really, he was just facilitating the whole time. So I think that LaMelo being out might help the matchup for Maxey on offense. But at the same time, it's not like, LaMelo's out. Now it's going to really be a blowout, because last time, yeah, he was facilitating. He was getting guys open for their shots. But I don't think this is necessarily going to be like what we saw Memphis do to the Warriors last night, which was crazy. That was like 144 to 190 or to like 96 or something like that. Like, I was not expecting that. And on top of that, Ja Morant went for 14 PRA in a game that they went for 144 points on the Warriors. Like, that was so random. But anyways, I feel good about Maxey going over this. I think it'll be just another outing where he gets it done. They have a lot of other plays that they like better than the PRA for the optimizer here. They love his assists over 5.5. They have that at a 52.57% odds to hit the over, minus 129. I wouldn't honestly be interested in taking that. Because they just played, and I know that he scored a lot, and that's part of the reason he wasn't assisting much. But I guess if you consider, like, yeah, he went for 35 points, still dropped 5 assists, maybe that's what they're thinking, is like, he's not going to go drop 35 points again. He's probably going to get a few more assists than he did last time if he's not scoring that much. I'm guessing that is the sort of thought process here, because everybody's got that assists favored to go over, pretty juiced. So go with your gut. If you'd rather take the assists, we're showing you right here that Daily Grind thinks it looks good. They also like his points to go over 25.5, 51.76% odds to hit the over, minus 126. They like his free throws over 4. And then the PRA, they like it to go over 35.5. It's just not as juiced. It's at a 50.69% odds to hit the over. It's at a minus 120, and a little bit of mixed emotions. It's either a 50-50 shot across these odds makers, or it's favored to the over. So no one's favoring this under, though. So I'm feeling good about it. If you guys want to check out Outlier, you can try this app out for free. Just sign up through the link below for Outlier. Don't need to put in a code or anything. They're just going to hook you up if you sign up through that link. You'll get a week to check this app out and see how you like it. And we have all sorts of exciting games between NBA and football over the next week with Christmas, with the holiday games and whatnot, football on Wednesday and whatnot. So should be exciting. If you guys want to check it out, they cover all these different statistical categories. You can go last 10 games. You can go all of 2024. You can look back to 2023. And you can go straight up head to head what they've done. And speaking of that, Maxey has like a history over the last 4 games. He's cleared it 3 out of his last 4 games. So those types of details really help you make decisions. Sometimes you're really high on a play, you get into Outlier and you're looking a little bit closer at what's going on here. You're checking the injury reports, and sometimes certain notes from Outlier will help you make that decision, because the data will be finding something that's not on your radar yet. So you can take that into consideration. It's killer. Go try it out for free. Just sign up below, and that'll do it for me. I'll pass it over to Jordy.
All right. Yeah. So to get into mine here, it looks like Luguentz Dort just got taken down for the time being. Hopefully that comes back up on Prizepicks. I don't really at the moment have a pivot for that. He's still up on Betr and stuff like that. So there's no injury designation for him. So not really sure why they ripped it down. They'll probably bring it back at 6. If it comes back at 6, I still do like it at 6. So I'll explain why. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and break it down for the other platforms, because it's on every other platform except Prizepicks still. So the matchup for him is a little bit tough, but you know what? He's gotten it done. The last game he went for 9 against them. He had 7 rebounds, 2 assists in that last game against them. Over the season, he's gone over the 17 out of 27 games. So he's really been crushing this line a lot. I feel great about it. You know, I think if you look at what he's been doing here over the last 10 games, he's hit this 7 out of 10 times. We have a little note here. He's exceeded this 9 out of his last 11 games on the road. So you can see here he's really playing well on the road. Some of these games, man, 12 rebounds, 10 rebounds. He's just been a wagon lately. With like his blocks and steals look good too. That's still up on the board on Prizepicks. So if you want that, that's at 1.5. You can see here, last game he got it done in the head-to-head against Miami, and yeah, he's hit this in 17 out of 27 games, also 13 out of his last 20. The dude's a heck of a defender. So the rebounding and assisting I really do like, because sometimes he struggles getting it going with scoring. You can just see in some of these games he's just a ghost with the scoring. So yeah, I feel good about the rebounds, assists at 5.5 or 6, or the blocks and steals at 1.5. So go with your gut on whatever one you like. So that's going to cover Lou Dort. If you look at the odds on this one, it was favored at a -132 to go over. So of course, anything that juiced is usually going to go away quick on Prizepicks. I imagine they'll bring it back at 6. I can refresh here. Just double check. Let's see here. Let's see what they got for Dort. So yeah, they still have not brought it back yet, but they do have that blocks and steals up still. So, yeah, so for Donovan Mitchell, this is just kind of like I'm going with my gut on this one. He's had some big performances this year scoring. He's gone over this 12 out of 26 games. If you look at the injury, there's nothing too crazy. Max Strus, a game time decision. Isaac Okoro's out, obviously. But on the other side of the ball, no Dame Lillard. Chris Middleton is, I think, obviously going to play. But Giannis is also a game time decision. But Lillard is out. So Donovan Mitchell's had a history of kind of going off against Milwaukee. That's why I kind of want this play. He's gone for 34, 31, 23, 32, 30. That last matchup in October, he was on a back-to-back against them in the back-to-back game. The second one, he only went for 14. But that first game, he went for 30. So I do like this to go over. He's been playing pretty good ball, shooting 48% on 22 attempts, shooting 38% from 3 on 9.3 attempts. Getting fouled, going to the line 3.7 times per game, and he's playing obviously 33 to 40 minutes is like his usual thing. So a little bit of a tough scoring matchup. It's Milwaukee. They're a little tough defensively, obviously, but I think he's going to have a big game tonight for some reason. So I'm going with this one. It's favored to go under at 24, but it's favored at a -121 to go over at 23.5. So I do like the 23.5 just a little bit more, obviously, because there's a little bit more chance for a push at 24. But I do like it at 24 to go over. I think he's going to go for like maybe 30 tonight. So like I said, just kind of a gut play, but I feel good about it. If you look at the insight here, so let's see. So it's saying he's failed to exceed this in his last 5 out of 6 games. So, you know, maybe you like the under. He's definitely been in a little bit of a lull. But I think, honestly, with the head-to-head, I could see him getting back on track tonight. So I'm taking it over. A little bit of a riskier play. But if you guys don't like it, obviously you don't have to take it. We're just showing you what we like and what we get into here. So that's going to be what I'm going with. If you guys want to check out the optimizer from Daily Grind, it is awesome. As you can see here, I'll take away Dort and I'll show you all the top plays for the board. They're awesome. You know, it really does help you cash more. It helps you find great plays. I love using this thing, and it's really awesome for esports too. If you guys like playing esports, I love watching League of Legends and CS2 and all that stuff. So putting plays on the board for you for that is even awesome. So they've got some League of Legends plays set up for, I think it's Saturday. So a lot of fun. Going to be throwing a lot of those in the Discord. But if you want to check this out, go to dgfantasy.com. Use code BACKDOOR and they'll give you 25% off of your first purchase. And it's for as long as you want to lock that in. So definitely take advantage of it and lock it in long term. It'll definitely pay for itself in the end, is what I truly believe. So that that covers DG. If you want to check out Chalkboard, they're another DFS platform like Underdog and Prizepicks. By the way, Lou Dort's rebounds assists are back at 5.5, so that's good. But Chalkboard is another daily fantasy app, and they're awesome. They run like 6 specials a day minimum. So if you guys like playing stuff like Taco Tuesday, like pairing a special with one play you really like, you can do that pretty much daily on Chalkboard. So it's a lot of fun over there. They have really high multipliers. You can alter like any line you like over there. They also put out a bunch of really fun lines to play, like first bucket of the game, first touchdown of the game, stuff like that. So go check them out. Use code BACKDOOR to get 100% match up to $100 and a free play to help you cash your first slip. And that's going to cover it all for me.
Cool. Well, I got one more honorable mention too. I was looking at this play. What I really prefer is AJ Green if they give us his plays at any point. But Andre Jackson, PRA at 9. might be worth taking a look at. We've got no Damian Lillard tonight, and Chris Middleton is also a game time decision. So I think that Andre Jackson and AJ Green will get extended minutes. He just went for 16 against Atlanta last time that this was available. So 9 seems like doable. But yeah, AJ Green is not available. I was even looking on other platforms. So if he becomes available, I think I'd rather have AJ Green like we took a little while ago. His points assists always look solid. You can usually get that pretty low. But yeah, so just a couple guys to keep on your radar for the Bucks tonight is Andre Jackson and AJ Green. If you guys, oh my gosh, let me just pull it up here. If you guys want to come join our Discord community, sorry, I did not have this pulled up yet. You can take advantage of the Parlay Play promo, and just make sure you use code BACKDOOR, and then we'll get you in here for a month. We'll just email us at BD Fantasy Sports, and we'll get you hooked up. We have a killer community. Everybody works together. We had a fun night last night. I didn't have anything too big hit. Had some close calls. Almost hit a demon slip. But yeah, overall, it was a green night for us, which was solid. And then looking forward to today, and then also obviously can't wait for NFL Sunday. That's my favorite day for all of these platforms, is just having all those NFL games. But if you want to just jump right in, you just go sign up through Patreon. It's down below. Once you sign up there, it manages our subscriptions for the Discord. So sign up there, go into the settings once you've signed up, and then there's a connected apps option in the menu bar. And then you just connect your Discord right there. They let you log in from Patreon. It'll get you all hooked up. And if you want to follow us on our socials, we're just at BackdoorFS on X, TikTok, and Instagram. And we also have our personal socials listed below if you want to follow us. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Good luck on your Flex Friday slips. And if you end up joining the Discord, we'll be soon starting to put together. Like I'll obviously build my Flex Friday slip today, but it's going to be NFL plays. That will obviously be in the Discord too. So make sure you hop in the community chat if you join. It's only $12.99 a month, so less than 50 cents a day. But hop in the community chat. Let us know that you're new, that you've joined, so we can welcome you and show you around. But have a great weekend, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.